Welcome back to Motor State YT, the place where horsepower meets honest opinions and future cars come to life. Today's video is a big one, because we're talking about a name that has defined American muscle for decades, but in a way nobody expected. This is the full in-depth review of the 2027 Dodge Charger, a car that doesn't just evolve the Charger legacy, it completely redefines it. Whether you're a die-hard V8 fan, an EV enthusiast, or someone just curious about where muscle cars are heading next, stay with me, because this Charger has a lot more going on than meets the eye. The first thing you notice about the 2027 Dodge Charger is that Dodge clearly wanted it to look aggressive from every angle. This car doesn't whisper performance, it shouts it. The front end is low, wide, and intimidating, with a modern interpretation of Dodge's classic muscle face. The slim, full-width LED lighting gives it a futuristic edge, while still keeping that unmistakable Charger attitude. The hood is sculpted with deep lines that suggest power underneath, even if that power now comes from electric motors rather than a traditional V8. Dodge has done something clever here by blending retro muscle proportions with a sharp, almost cyberpunk design language, making the Charger feel both nostalgic and futuristic at the same time. From the side profile, the 2027 Charger looks planted and muscular. The long hood, wide fenders, and aggressive stance make it clear that this is not just another electric sedan. Large wheels fill the arches perfectly, and depending on the trim, you get different wheel designs that range from sporty to downright track-ready. The roofline flows smoothly into the rear, giving the car a coupe-like silhouette, and yes, Dodge has kept the option of a 2-door and 4-door configuration, which is a huge win for fans who still want practicality without sacrificing style. The rear design continues the bold theme with a full-width LED taillight that instantly reminds you it's a Charger, updated for the modern era. Step inside the 2027 Dodge Charger, and you'll immediately realize this is a massive leap forward compared to previous generations. The interior feels high-tech, premium, and driver-focused. The dashboard is dominated by large digital displays, including a fully digital instrument cluster and a central touchscreen that controls almost everything. The layout is clean and modern, but Dodge hasn't forgotten the performance roots. The steering wheel feels thick and sporty, with integrated controls that let you adjust driving modes, performance settings, and even simulated engine sounds without taking your eyes off the road. Material quality is a noticeable improvement. Soft touch surfaces, high-quality stitching, and available performance seats make the cabin feel worthy of a flagship muscle car. Depending on the trim, you can get aggressive bucket seats that hold you firmly in place during spirited driving, or more comfort-oriented seats for daily use. The interior lighting is customizable, allowing you to set the mood whether you're cruising at night or pushing the car on a back road. Dodge has clearly designed the Charger's cabin to appeal to both old-school muscle fans and a new generation of tech-savvy drivers. Now let's talk about the heart of the 2027 Dodge Charger, because this is where the biggest change happens. Dodge has officially moved the Charger into the electric era, and while that might upset some purists, the performance numbers tell a very different story. The electric Charger delivers instant torque, which means acceleration is brutal and immediate. Press the pedal, and the car surges forward with a force that rivals, and in some cases surpasses, the legendary Hellcat models of the past. Dodge understands that muscle car fans crave emotion, so they've even introduced a unique sound system that simulates an aggressive exhaust note, giving drivers an auditory experience that feels familiar yet futuristic. Performance-wise, the 2027 Charger is no joke. With all-wheel drive configurations available, traction is excellent, allowing the car to launch hard without drama. The low center of gravity, thanks to the battery placement, improves handling significantly compared to older Chargers. This car feels more balanced, more planted, and more confident in corners. It's still a big, powerful American muscle car, but now it has the precision and control you'd expect from a modern performance vehicle. Dodge has also tuned the suspension to offer different personalities depending on the driving mode, so you can have a comfortable daily driver or a sharp, aggressive performance machine at the push of a button. Range and charging are always big questions when it comes to electric cars, and Dodge seems to have taken this seriously. The 2027 Charger offers competitive driving range, making it practical for daily use as well as longer trips. Fast charging capability means you can add significant range in a short amount of time, which helps reduce range anxiety. While it may not match the absolute range leaders in the EV world, Dodge has clearly prioritized performance without making the car inconvenient to live with. For a muscle car that's now electric, that's a fair and smart balance. Technology is another area where the 2027 Dodge Charger shines. The infotainment system is responsive, easy to use, and packed with features. Smartphone integration, advanced navigation, voice commands, and over-the-air updates are all part of the package. Dodge has also included a suite of driver assistance features, such as adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. These features make the Charger safer and more comfortable for everyday driving, without taking away from the thrill when you want to push it harder. One of the most impressive things about the 2027 Charger is how it manages to keep its identity intact despite such a dramatic transformation. This car still feels like a Charger. It's bold, loud in its own modern way, and unapologetically performance-focused. Dodge didn't try to make a soft, boring electric sedan with a Charger badge slapped on it. Instead, they built an electric muscle car that stays true to the spirit of the brand. The wide stance, aggressive styling, and raw performance all remind you that this car was designed to excite. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. The four-door version offers decent rear seat space, making it usable for families or group trips, while the trunk provides enough room for daily errands or weekend getaways. The electric platform also allows for additional storage in the front, giving you extra space that older Chargers never had. This makes the 2027 Charger more versatile than ever before, proving that performance and practicality don't have to be enemies. Of course, no car is perfect, and the 2027 Dodge Charger will likely face criticism from traditionalists who miss the sound and feel of a roaring V8. There's no denying that an electric drivetrain changes the emotional experience. However, Dodge has gone out of its way to create a new kind of excitement, one that's instant, intense, and undeniably fast. The Charger may sound different, but it still delivers that adrenaline rush that muscle car fans crave. In terms of competition, the 2027 Charger enters a growing market of high-performance electric vehicles. What sets it apart is its attitude and heritage. While many electric cars focus on efficiency and minimalism, the Charger embraces excess, power, and drama. It's an EV that doesn't apologize for being bold, and that alone makes it stand out. Dodge is clearly targeting drivers who want something emotional and exciting, not just another silent commuter car. As a daily driver, the 2027 Dodge Charger makes a strong case for itself. It's comfortable, packed with technology, and easy to live with, while still